Thank you for jumping on with us for our Tri-State Trends podcast. I got my man Branden White on here with me, who's just coming off his best month ever. Cold crushed it, helped 52 families, which is an inordinate amount of families. And he's obviously got a process, a way he goes about it. He's buying leads every single week. And Branden, I thought it was important to get you on, man, because listen, we want to help everyone help 50 families a month. That would be like a goal. I know everyone's not doing that, but there's something that you did to get that result, and something that you're looking to do to keep that result. So I want to touch on that. Before I do, can you give us a little bit of your backdrop, how you, what you were doing prior to this, and how you found Family First Life?
Yes. Well, I used to work for the liquor board, which is it's called KLS. It's like a warehouse company. They were doing layoffs, and I had a friend that was already doing life insurance named Derek Ware that's already involved in the company. So, I'm going a couple months without having a job trying to figure it out. And I'm like, yo, man, just see if I can get involved in this stuff like that. So I was watching him do it and see the success that he was kind of making in it. So it kind of made me want to dive right into it. So as I was, going through the course of taking the test, I was kind of like trying to like line my clients up already.
Mm,
So I can already like, as soon as I get my license to start, I can just start signing people up right away. So
that's
that's
huge.
kind of like basically what I did. Like I kind of lost the job, going through hard times and stuff like that. And I'm like, I got the free time to take the test now. Why not now?
How did you know he was in Family First Life? How did you? How did
He kind
you?
of told me like it's
Mhm.
like a little chain of events. Like he knows somebody that was already involved in it, and he kind of told me the word of mouth. He been kind of told me on it, but I was working at the time, so I'm
Mhm.
like I'm listening to him, but you're not really gonna pay no mind until you really like you really need to listen out and hear what somebody else got to say. So
So you got yourself in a position where it was tough for you,
right,
and then you decided that, you know what, why not this?
why not? And plus, I was I just I see the severity of it. I know a lot of people that passed away that was struggling, to bury their loved ones or just in that sort, which is though you have no idea the things that he had to come across to even try to get their loved ones buried. So I seen the severity of it already. So I'm like I know I can. It's a lot of people I can tackle
Mm,
to get them involved with getting a policy. It was
makes
kind of like a no brainer for me.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
God bless. That's a great story.
Yep.
So how did you start? How was your initial start coming out the gates?
Well, I kind of try to tackle all my old jobs. I used to work for the public defender's office. I used to work for Einstein Medical Center, which is the hospital. So I kind of know their benefit package and what they already got to offer on that respective already. What they're like, some jobs offer a certain percentage of life insurance, some jobs doesn't.
Mm,
So I kind of like went to my old jobs, passed out flyers, passed out my business cards. Um, Me and my friend that also do it, named Derek Ware, we also went to like no matter if it's shopping centers, malls, passing out business cards, getting people to sign up. Whereas though we'll book their appointment, a good time to call, which is their first name, last name. We get that, the email address, and their phone number, and we'll just contact them on what's the best time to set up an appointment to get them
mm.
signed up. So that kind of helped me as well. Whereas though for a little bit, I feel like I didn't even need to buy the leads for a little bit. So once
That,
I started buying the leads too, that kind of
that's great. So you started with warm market friends and family,
yep.
people that you knew, colleagues, or former
People
jobs.
I knew, old jobs,
Yeah.
old schools,
How many policies
etc.
do you think you sold just off of warm market clients?
I wish I feel like I signed so many up. I lost I lost track of the count. So
Mm.
it's up there. I think it's up there.
That's amazing, bro. So that gave you
Yeah.
all the confidence in the world. When did you transition to start buying leads?
I was buying probably like going on a month and a half to 2 months now. So I was kind of like doing the footwork, man. No matter if it's door to door, no matter if it's because I used to sell the inquiry, and that's what they used to do when I used to work for them, like go to door salesman and stuff like that. You kind of can do that for life insurance as well, or even I also was doing drops, where though to dive into mortgage protection, fill out these form. I mean, send little flyers off to other people that they have to send it back to book an appointment so I can come out to the house and get them insured. So I was doing like the footwork as well, like word of mouth, people that might know somebody.
Was that before you were buying leads, or was that your form of buying leads?
That was before I brought leads. I didn't. I've been doing this since October. So I started buying leads. This is June now. Since I would say April, I started like the end of April. I started buying leads. So because it was kind of getting too hot. I'm like I was kind of a little busy. I can't really get out there on the street to really go get the people now. So let me start with the leads first. Let me start with the leads now. So
Got it. Makes sense.
yep,
So that took on another life. What did you find when
right.
you started buying leads?
When I finally started buying leads, it was basically the same program. Like it just basically talking to them on the phone. It's about confidence. As long as people like comfortable and sounds like you know what you're talking about, it's. I think people think too much of it. Like what I'm saying, like where they're overly thinking and stuff like that. These is regular people. Talk to them like regular people. That's what I do.
I love it. Your confidence is amazing. And I think
Yeah,
I'm feeling that you feel that you're making a difference with the product. Like the product
well
is
certainly.
absolutely something that everyone should have. That's the
Yes.
energy I'm getting from you. Is that how you think about it?
That's exactly how I think about it. It just, I like I said, I know a lot of people that were struggling to bury their loved ones, where though they're doing GoFundmes, fish fries, or just whatever you name it, like, or just have to settle for a cremation when they really don't want to,
Hmm.
now, like maybe whoever they lost was the breadwinner in the family, and they're left behind with bills and et cetera, et cetera. So it's like I definitely see the severity of it. And once I really started to get to understand the life insurance and the importance of it, I stressed it more. I
How,
just stressed it more.
how are you doing that? How are you relaying the importance of life insurance to your client? How are you helping them? How are you stressing that to them and making them understand how much you believe in it for them?
Because I would tell them stories of my past about people that I've seen maybe went through situations where though they couldn't pay for certain stuff that when it comes to that. So I try to trying to give them examples of what I went through or what somebody I may know went through, so they won't have to go through it. And also because life happens,
Right.
you can lose your job, whatever the case may be, get an eternal sickness or whatever the case may be, where though you need the benefits. And some people don't see how severely that they need it. They look at it, oh, it might be another bill, or I can afford it right now. It's a lot that people don't know about life insurance that I just try to stress to them about.
Makes
No
sense.
matter if it's borrowed against a policy or not, just knowing the ins and outs of what type of policy that fits for them.
Makes sense.
So I let them know I'm not judgmental. Just you got to be upfront with me so I can give you the best package to give to you.
That's great. And you start in October. I mean, it's early June right now. Have you seen a significant uptick um, financially?
Yes, most certainly, yes. I try to save as much as I can. Try to save as much as I can, and also try to spend more money on leads than what I'm doing, like doing the footwork kind of. I just started doing the drops where though the mortgage protection.
Sure.
So I feel like that's going to take me off more than what I already did. So I'm starting to do that as well right now.
What type of leads have you been working?
Mainly just the life insurance leads, whereas though I go across certain vendors, a couple of vendors. I don't know if you heard of Jack Life leads, and
Mm-hmm.
also with Family First Life, mainly Family First Life for sure. But also, I try different vendors. I
Right.
try different leads of what best works for me. You
Amen.
basically just got to find your niche.
I love it. Now, are you you're doing telesales and in home? Are you doing hybrid? How's
I'm doing both.
okay? Talk.
Telesales in the home, wherever I can get you signed up at, that's what we doing.
Walk me. I love it. Walk me through your approach to in home
Okay.
versus your approach to telesales. How do you match the two? What makes you decide whether you're going to do a tele or whether you're going to go see them?
Okay, first, I just when you first start talking to someone, you kind of get a feel of if certain people be too overprotective or not real private about the information. They rather see you do it in person or rather than do it over the phone. So I go off the sense of the person. Like I'm good at with the connecting with people. So it's like I already kind of can tell what the person might want to do or not. You know.
Hmm.
So it's like I basically go off what the person's saying to me and stuff like that. So
Got it. And
yep.
if there be so, if you have your druthers, you want to do it on the phone or you want to go to the house?
I'd rather do it in person just to get the comfortability. I'd rather do it in person. That's just how I'd rather do it. I know some people may not have access to go to these people's houses as a consistent basis and stuff like that. But I I look at it like once I come to your house and stuff like that, it's a done deal. Because I'm like you already see how severely it is. You already reached out, booked the appointment and stuff like that. All I gotta do is just tell me what would you like in your package and stuff like that, and sign you up, and we done. And I also let them know, I try to follow up on whenever the bills coming up, or let them know. Also, spread the word. Let your family know. Like I say that to all my clients. Spread the word. Let your family know, and you'll be surprised how many people come to me that I signed that one person up, and their family is following the same footsteps they did.
That's crazy good. Crazy good.
Yep.
In this process, what was one of the tougher challenges for you on the way up to helping 52 families in a month?
At first I was like, I feel like I was nervous, like talking to the people. Because as you get into the business, you don't know everything about the business until
Sure.
you like go through the business.
Right.
So it's like I'm still learning as I'm trying to get people signed up. So I'm like just I was stumbling over my words so I kind of like try to write out what I would say to a person first. Go over that package and stuff like that of what I'm gonna say to a person, then I can just freestyle and get used to talking to people and know exactly what the people are looking for. People don't like to stay on the phone for too long. I noticed that. So it's just certain stuff I notice people would rather do it maybe in person than over the phone. If I can get to you in person, I'd rather do that. But it's just a lot of stuff that people be unsure about. There's so many schemes and tactics out here. They don't know who to give information to over the phone. So that can kind of slow a person down. So once you feel like that kind of interfering with them, yeah, I can also book an house in a home visit. Let them know right then and there.
Hmm.
And some people will be like, "Oh, you don't have to do that. That's fine. I'd rather do it because once you let them know, I'd rather do it in person, stuff like that. They know you legit."
Makes sense.
Yep.
Are you experiencing, when you're working with these clients, you know, what are some takeaways that you say that you're doing to set up the appointment so you can experience a smooth transition into them buying policies?
Before I even do the home visit, I ask them like the little basic questions like any health problems. I want to get that so I can know exactly have an idea of what benefit package to offer them or what insurance to go to. So I kind of ask them, do you have any medical problem, first name, last name, get their birthday, just a little basic information. Once I have
Hmm.
that, I'll be set to just book the appointment to come out to get them signed up
So you do that over the phone.
over the phone. Yep.
Got it.
Because
So,
you don't want to go out there for no reason.
hmm,
You get out there, the person might not, may not want it, may not answer the phone, or just you can't find the right product for them. You want to get that lined up so where though you won't be stumbling and like trying to get stuff together right up front.
you're pre-closing over the phone,
I'm not pre. I'm pre like.
qualifying.
I'm, yeah, I'm pre qualifying.
Okay,
Yep.
got it. Makes sense.
Yep. Pre qualified. Yep. And I close in person
Okay.
if they would like that.
All right. So transition me from your pre-qualification. You have the appointment. How are you going now that you have them pre-qualified? How are you going into the house to close?
When I got the information, I basically asked them, little other questions like, do you have any kids? Do you own your home or not? They'll tell me. Based off that information, kind of, I would ask them about a couple of insurers. Have they heard of any other like any insurers that I named to them like Americo, John Hancock, etc. etc. So they might know some of them, they might not. So you just explain what each carrier that fits the information that they gave you for them. So it's basically about like the information they give you, basically if they own their house, kids and stuff like that, you kind of already know what package deal to give them. Like you mean?
Crazy good, man.
Yep.
Makes life a lot easier for you, a lot easier for them.
Yeah, you can't go to the mechanic and like tell them what's wrong with your car. They're gonna let you know. You know, like they don't want to doing the services. So it's like, you know, I learned that as well. Some people will be like, oh yeah, I heard of that. Let me do some information and let me just call the around just to see what benefit. They'll just make it seem like they kind of know what they want if you give them too much. Oh, would you like this or would you like John Hancock? Would you sign up underneath them? Would you like Americo? If you give them too many options, they don't know. So then they're gonna act like they know
Yeah.
and get back to you, and they might not never get back to you. You know.
You got that right, brother.
Yeah. So
Yes,
you
sir.
might want to do it now. That's why I'd rather do the pre-qualification now to see exactly what benefits I can give you and let you know what's best for you.
That's amazing. What would you
Yep.
tell a new agent, Branden? What's a parting shot that you'd give somebody who's getting started and is looking to have some success like you are?
Get outside your comfort zone. I feel like that's the main thing that I had to do. And I wasn't comfortable talking to people that I don't know. You know, like I'm I know a lot of people that's not really comfortable talking to people that they don't know like that. So it's like get outside your comfort zone, get comfortable with what you're selling, get comfortable, get the right information of what exactly are you doing and stuff like that, and just go like try to connect with the customers. Try to connect with the customer. That's the most important thing, you know. Some people might say, "Hey, I'm busy right now," stuff like that. I'll be like, if it's not bothering you that I'm on the phone, I can work with you as you go about your day. You know, like we can get you signed up as you go about your day. We ain't gotta hang up now. Treat me like a regular person. Like, how your day going? Oh, you out running errands? Okay. What's your birthday? I'm
What?
saying, like,
Bruh,
why?
you're telling me you were shy to talk to people. You don't, that shocks
Everybody
me.
say that.
That shocks me
Everybody say that.
because you're so comfortable. You're like,
I,
treat me, hey, listen, man, you out running errands. We all talk to people on the phone running errands. Treat me
yes,
like
but
I'm,
this is the thing. It's like I'm not. I can't say I was shy. I just wasn't used to talking to people I don't know. Just coming to them and just have. But if I know you and you're coming to me with the conversation, we'll talk all day. But but if it's like I just wasn't used to talking to people, like I feel like I wasn't comfortable with that enough. Because you never know what the person might say to you.
right.
Person might say some rude stuff and you don't know how to take it. You
Mm.
know. So it's like you just gotta like get comfortable. Everybody not gonna say yes. Some people like gonna go the opposite direction, but that's okay. That's a part of the business.
Dude, I love it. You got a lot to offer, man. I want to definitely get you on some more trainings, but I
Oh
appreciate
yeah,
you sharing, brother. This is really good stuff. Um, I'm scared of you. You 50 families in May. I mean, June's gonna be crazy. Hey, stay focused, brother.
that's exactly what I'm gonna do,
Don't
man.
let
I appreciate that.
don't let the money take you too far out of your routine of what's happening and what's allowing you to win.
Absolutely,
Appreciate you,
absolutely.
Brandon. Thank you
All
for
right, thanks
jumping
a
on
lot,
with
man.
us.
Enjoy your day, man.
Tri-State Trainer with Branden White, man. God bless y'all. Take care.